All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at something pretty cool. Pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah.
In the world of urban transportation.
Right.
And this is the Ryvid Anthem.
Okay.
We've got an article here,
Sure.
Ryvid Anthem. The Future of Lightweight Electric Motorcycles.
Interesting.
Dated April 2nd, 2025.
Okay.
And what we want to do is kind of get into what are the features of this motorcycle? How does it stack up against the competition?
Wow.
What are the, pros and cons?
Right. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly. Exactly.
Right.
So that by the end of this, you should have a really good idea of whether this is the bike for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
It's interesting, electric motorcycles.
Right.
I feel like things are moving so fast.
Yeah. They really are.
It's like every week there's something new.
I know.
And this Ryvid Anthem, it sounds like they're trying to be a little different.
A little different, yeah.
They're not just trying to be another electric motorcycle.
Right.
It sounds like they're trying to redefine what a lightweight urban commuter is.
Absolutely, yeah. The article even calls it like a potential game changer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So let's jump right in.
Okay.
One of the first things that jumped out at me was this modular frame made from stamped aluminum.
Okay.
Why is that such a big deal?
Well, I think there's a couple of things.
Okay.
It keeps the bike incredibly light.
Right.
240 pounds,
It's super light.
that's amazing for a motorcycle.
Yeah.
But I think, beyond that,
Yeah.
it allows for, easier maintenance.
Right.
If something needs to be replaced, you can just swap out a module.
Swap out a module, yeah.
And then I think the other thing is, there's potential for upgrades.
Right.
Maybe customizations down the line.
Yeah.
It's almost like Legos, you can kind of build what you want.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
So it's not just light, it's also adaptable potentially.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so 240 pounds.
Yeah.
The article really emphasizes how that improves maneuverability.
Yeah.
By zipping around the city and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be easy to
Super easy to handle and park.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, the battery.
Okay.
4.3 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery pack.
Okay.
And it's removable.
Yeah.
Tell me why that's important.
I mean, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the city, maybe you live in an apartment.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have a garage to charge it in.
Right.
You can just take the battery out.
Take it right inside.
Take it inside, plug it in.
Yeah.
Charge it up.
Yeah.
The article says it takes about 3 hours to charge with a level 1 charger.
Oh, okay.
And it has a range of up to 75 miles.
Yeah.
So.
Which is pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good for
getting around town.
Yeah, for getting around town for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, no more range anxiety.
Exactly.
Having to find a public charging station and.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things that has always kind of held me back.
Yeah.
From electric vehicles.
Yeah.
But with this, you don't really have to worry about that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Adjustable seat height.
Okay.
Ranging from 30 to 34 inches.
Yeah.
That's not something you typically see.
Not at all.
On motorcycles, is it?
No. I mean, usually you have to just kind of adapt to whatever the seat height is.
Yeah.
But with this, you can adjust it.
You've got 4 inches?
4 inches of adjustability.
Yeah.
Which is great.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And
it just makes it more accessible.
Yeah.
To a wider range of riders. People of different heights.
Right. If you're short.
Yeah. If you're shorter, if you're taller.
He can adjust it. Yeah.
You can find a comfortable riding position.
Yeah. And that's so important.
Yeah.
For safety.
Oh, absolutely.
And just comfort.
You want to be comfortable when you're riding.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, that's a great feature.
It's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the way it delivers its power.
Right.
It's got this efficient belt drive system.
Right.
What are the, advantages of that over a traditional chain?
Well, for me, one of the big things is it's just so much quieter.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not making all this noise riding around the city.
Makes sense.
It's also, much lower maintenance.
Okay.
You don't have to lubricate it. You don't have to adjust it.
Yeah, like a chain.
Yeah, like a chain, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the power delivery is really smooth and direct. So it's just a more enjoyable riding experience.
Makes sense.
Especially in the city where you're stopping and going all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so smooth, quiet, less hassle.
Exactly.
Perfect for the city.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, and being electric, of course, it's got a digital LCD dashboard.
Of course.
What kind of information are we getting as a rider?
Well, you get your basics. You get your speed, your battery level,
Yep.
Remaining range. But it also shows you your riding mode.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I think the really neat thing is it's got Bluetooth smartphone integration.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually track your performance.
Okay.
Check your battery level remotely.
Right.
Through an app.
That's pretty cool.
Even receive system updates.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty high tech.
Yeah, it's like having a connected car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a motorcycle.
But it's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Okay, and then one of the final features that they mention is regenerative braking.
Yeah.
And we're familiar with this in cars, but how does it work on a motorcycle, and what does it actually do for you?
Sure. So basically, it's a way to capture energy that would normally be locked when you're braking.
Okay.
So when you apply the brakes or even just decelerate, the electric motor actually acts as a generator.
Okay.
And it feeds that energy back into the battery.
Oh, that's cool.
So it extends your range.
Okay.
And it also just makes the bike more efficient.
Right.
Especially in city driving.
Yeah, stop and go traffic.
Big dodge and go traffic. Yeah.
You're getting a little bit back each time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a smart system.
It's very clever.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a pretty good understanding now of the Ryvid Anthem and its core features.
Right.
But how does it compare to the competition? The article mentions the Zero FXE.
Right.
And the Sondor's Metacycle.
Yeah.
So let's start with the Zero FXE.
Okay.
How do they stack up?
Well, the Zero FXE, I mean, it's a great bike.
Yeah.
It's got a higher top speed.
Okay.
And a longer range than the Ryvid Anthem.
Okay.
But it's also quite a bit heavier.
Okay.
And it's more expensive.
Right.
And then one of the big things for me is the charging time.
Yeah.
With a level 1 charger, it takes over 9 hours.
9 hours.
To charge the Zero FXE.
Compared to 3 for the Anthem?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a big difference.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So, I think the Zero FXE is a great bike.
Yeah.
If you're looking for performance.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for something that's more practical.
Yeah.
For everyday use.
Right. City driving.
Yeah, city driving.
The Anthem might be a better choice.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the Zero FXE is more performance focused.
Yeah.
And the Anthem is more everyday use. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what about the Sondor's Metacycle?
Okay.
Now, that one is supposed to be pretty budget-friendly.
Yeah, that's the big selling point of the Metacycle.
Okay.
It's a lot more affordable than the other two.
Okay.
But, there are some compromises.
Okay.
It uses a hub motor.
Right.
Which can sometimes affect the handling.
Okay.
It doesn't have a belt drive.
Right.
It's got a chain.
Okay.
And it doesn't have a removable battery.
Or an adjustable seat height.
Or adjustable seat height, yeah. So, it's a good bike for the price, but it's not as refined or as feature-rich as the Ryvid Anthem.
Gotcha, yeah. So it's like you're getting what you pay for, kind of.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're looking for the best value, the Metacycle might be a good option, but if you're looking for the best overall package,
the Anthem is probably.
I think the Anthem is the way to go.
The winner, yeah. Okay. So why would someone choose the Ryvid Anthem specifically?
Well, I think it's a combination of things.
Okay.
It's incredibly lightweight.
Right.
Which makes it so easy to handle.
Yeah.
The removable battery is just so convenient.
It's super convenient.
The adjustable seat height means it could fit a wider range of riders.
Right.
It charges so much faster.
Way faster.
Than the Zero FXE.
Yeah.
And the belt drive.
Yeah.
It's smooth. It's quiet.
It's nice.
And I think the overall design is just really well thought out.
Yeah.
It's clear that they put a lot of emphasis on making it a great bike for city riding.
It seems very purpose-built.
Very purpose-built.
For that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The article talks about this rider-first approach to the Ryvid Anthem's design.
Yeah.
What does that really mean in practice?
Well, I think it's about all those things we just talked about.
Okay.
The lightweight frame.
Yeah.
Makes it easy to handle. Easy to park.
Less fatigue on the rider.
Yeah, less fatigue. Exactly.
Yeah.
The adjustable seat height.
Yeah.
Means you can find a comfortable riding position.
Right.
No matter how tall or short you are.
So it's adapting to the rider.
Yeah, it's adapting to the rider instead of the other way around.
I like that.
Yeah.
They also talk about an ergonomic riding position.
Right.
How do they achieve that?
So the handlebars are positioned in a way that's more relaxed and upright.
Okay.
And the weight distribution is really balanced.
Okay.
So it just puts less strain on your body.
Right.
You know, your wrists, your shoulders, your back.
Yeah.
Which is really important.
Especially for commuting.
Yeah. Especially if you're riding every day.
Yeah, long rides.
Yeah, long rides, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the digital LCD dashboard. We talked about the information it provides.
Yeah.
But it also has a clean and modern interface.
It does, yeah.
So it's easy to read, even in sunlight.
Even in bright sunlight.
Which is important.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't want to be squinting.
Bro.
Trying to see what your speed is.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous.
Okay, and visually, they describe it as having this minimalist yet futuristic aesthetic.
Right.
What does that actually look like?
Well, you know, it's got these clean lines.
Okay.
It's very sleek.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of exposed mechanical components.
Right.
Like you might see on a traditional motorcycle.
Right.
So it just looks very modern.
Very modern, yeah.
Yeah, very high tech.
High tech, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so to summarize,
okay.
What are the key advantages of the Ryvid Anthem?
All right, so we've got the lightweight design, which makes it maneuverable, easy to park, easy to handle.
Yeah.
The removable battery, which is just super convenient for charging.
Yeah.
The adjustable seat height makes it comfortable for a wide range of riders.
Mm-hmm.
The low maintenance belt drive.
Yeah.
The quick acceleration and smooth power delivery of the electric motor.
Yeah.
The regenerative braking.
Yeah.
Which helps extend your range.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the sleek and futuristic design.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but there are some drawbacks, too.
There are.
Right. No vehicle is perfect.
No vehicle is perfect, exactly.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that people should be aware of?
Well, the top speed is limited to 75 miles per hour.
Okay.
So if you're going to be doing a lot of highway riding,
it
might not be the best choice.
Right.
The range is also moderate.
Yeah.
At 75 miles.
Which is okay.
It's okay for city riding.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be doing longer trips.
Yeah. You're going to want more.
You're going to want more. Yeah. There's no level 2 or DC fast charging.
Right.
So you're stuck with that level 1 charging time.
3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really designed for high performance.
Right.
It's more about efficiency and ease of use.
Yeah.
There's no built-in storage.
Okay.
So you'd have to add that on.
Right.
If you needed it.
Aftermarket, yeah.
Aftermarket, yeah.
Okay.
And it is a bit pricey.
Yeah.
At $8,995.
Which...
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap, but you're getting...
It's a lot for your money.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. It's premium.
It's a premium bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the article has a frequently asked questions section.
Right.
I think this will be helpful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's run through some of those.
Okay.
So, charging time.
Charging time is about 3 hours.
With a level 1.
A level 1 charger, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no level 2 or DC fast charging.
Right. Okay, real world range.
Dual range is probably going to be closer to
50 to 60 miles.
Depending on
how you ride.
How you ride, the conditions.
The conditions, yeah.
Yeah, weather, terrain, all that.
Exactly.
Okay. Is the battery removable?
Yes, the battery is fully removable.
Okay. Good for beginners.
Yes, I think it's a great bike for beginners.
Okay.
It's lightweight, it's easy to handle.
Yeah.
The controls are simple.
Yeah. For highway riding.
You can do it.
Okay.
But it's not really ideal.
Right.
The range and the top speed are a bit limited.
Yeah, it's more of a city bike.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a city bike.
Okay.
Maintenance is very low.
Okay.
There's no oil changes, no spark plugs.
Yeah.
No chain lubrication.
It's all electric.
All electric, yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Who's this bike best for?
I think it's best for urban commuters.
Okay.
People who are environmentally conscious.
Right.
And beginners.
Beginners, yeah.
Who are looking for a lightweight, stylish, and easy to maintain motorcycle.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just real quick.
Yeah.
How does it compare to the Zero FXE and the Sondor's Metacycle?
So compared to the Zero FXE, it's lighter, it's more affordable.
Right.
But it has less power and range.
Okay.
And compared to the Sondor's Metacycle, it's more user-friendly because of the belt drive, the removable battery, and the adjustable seat height.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in between the two in a way?
Yeah, it kind of carves out its own niche.
Yeah, its own little space.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
The Ryvid Anthem.
The Ryvid Anthem.
It's a pretty cool bike.
It is a cool bike.
It's definitely got a lot to offer.
It does. Yeah.
Especially for city riders.
I think so.
It's lightweight. It's easy to handle.
Yeah.
It's got a removable battery. It's quick to charge. It's got a really cool design.
Yeah.
But it's not perfect.
No bike is perfect.
No bike is perfect, yeah.
The range is a little bit limited.
Right.
The top speed is not super high.
Yeah.
But for getting around the city, it seems like it would be a great option.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the question for anyone listening.
Yeah.
Is,
what are your needs?
Yeah, what are your needs? What are your priorities?
Right.
How do you... Is this the right bike for you?
Yeah. Is this the right bike for you?
Maybe you need more range.
Yeah.
Maybe you need more speed.
Right.
Or maybe this is exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, maybe it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, think about your needs.
Yeah. Think about what you want.
Think about what you want.
In an electric motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then make your decision.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.